guys, it's Dr. Chad. Here today to kind of do a synopsis of the anxiety videos that we did on natural supplements. If you go to my YouTube channel at Dr. Chad Domingue, we have a playlist of all the supplements that we reviewed for anxiety. What I want to do today is, number one, introduce the next playlist that's coming, which is migraine, which we're going to start very soon. But also just to give a quick synopsis of the 7 supplements I reviewed, and just kind of give you kind of a Reader Digest of best to worst, and what I would start with, how I would do it, and so forth. So all that being said, let's start with the bottom 3. Kind of written down here, just kind of remind me. I would put L-Lysine, L-Arginine at the bottom. The reason I say that is the data is so-so, but it's just a dietary type thing. So to me, when I look at L-Arginine and L-Lysine, it just comes down to a simple question. Are you eating appropriate diet that gives you these amino acids? So I don't look at this in terms of advising a patient to take medicine or supplement, but just it's a good reminder to look at your diet. Next to that, I would have Ashwagandha, and I would also have L-Theanine. Ashwagandha, again, I have many patients that swear by it, but based on the medical data that I reviewed, it's hard for me to recommend it as a supplement because the evidence is just not there. I mean, there's all kind of claims to fame of what this supplement does, but I just couldn't see any compelling evidence that for anxiety it made a lot of sense. L-Theanine, on the other hand, does have some benefit. I drink an organic tea once a day, usually around 1 or 2 o'clock to give me a little boost, but I don't really find it really helps my anxiety. But I think as a consumer, we're all familiar with drinking green teas, black teas, so forth. So we're all familiar with the effect of L-Theanine, and I think we'd all agree that it does have a very mild anxiety-reducing effect, but certainly it's not groundbreaking. In the middle, so things that I felt had really good evidence, but not overwhelming, I put magnesium. Again, make sure it's a magnesium taurate or glycinate based on the absorption. 400 milligrams a day, to me, it's a no-brainer. There's no downside to it. There's no toxic dose. I would say house money. You know, you go to a casino, someone gives you money. If you lose, no big deal. That's how I look at magnesium. Also in that middle category, I would put CBD oil. Not, again, to say the CBD oil doesn't work, but the medical evidence just does not show any high-level studies to give credence to the claim of fame. Passion flower, I would put towards the top of that middle group because the evidence is really good. I like passion flower. I recommend it a lot to my patients. 500 milligrams 2 to 3 times a day. Again, that house money analogy. It doesn't really sedate you. I didn't see anything if there was toxic dose. So I really like passion flower as kind of a first line when you're treating anxiety. The top 2 being Valerian Root and Kava. I put them at the top 2 because, again, looking at the evidence, overwhelming. Animal models, human models, double-blinded studies, these supplements work. Now, these supplements also have the most side effects compared to the others. Valerian Root makes you sleepy, there's no doubt about it. But when I prescribe it or recommend it to my patients, I'm recommending it for sleep. I would never recommend trying Valerian Root during the day because it does make you sleepy, but it does work very effectively for anxiety. Kava is definitely the one that has the strongest effect, but it's definitely the one that you have to think about the most. Kava does have some sedation, and then we talked about the liver toxicity. Again, I've looked at the data. There was 30 patients in Europe. I did not see where the liver toxicity was reproduced. So in my opinion, looking at these studies, I don't believe that liver toxicity is real. And I want to make a big statement here. You know, in America, we take Tylenol and alcohol like it's going out of style. And when you look at the liver toxicity associated with those type of chemicals compared to Kava, I mean, it's Major League Baseball to Little League. So I don't have any concerns with Kava from liver toxicity, but I certainly understand where that has been brought up. But again, my medical opinion, I don't see overwhelming evidence. Just as an update, actually, Whole Foods has now taken Kava off the market because of their concern for liver toxicity. So it is something you need to be aware of. Again, these are my recommendations. These are not FDA approved. You know, huge disclaimer, talk to your doctor to make sure if you have other disease processes, you know what you're taking. But I do think this is a little nice synopsis of how these supplements work. From, again, my opinion, to the least effective to the most effective, and certainly you go back to my other videos to get more information about these supplements. So I appreciate very much all the feedback we're getting over social media. Everybody seems to really enjoy these videos, and please continue to give me your feedback and your experience with these supplements, and we'll hopefully grow this knowledge and learn together. So thank you guys, I appreciate it.